Wow, Wooly here. Oh, well, actually Wooly's over here. So, I am into a load of spruce at the minute. I got the woodshed filled. I got one row filled. You guys see that? I got one row filled there. Okay, so I'm going to start stacking on the second row, guys. And I just thought I'd turn you guys on and talk to you about what the system that I have come up with for splitting these hard to split pieces of spruce. Stay tuned. Yes, guys, so as in every war, yes, Wooly said war, yes. Call this the Spruce War of 2020. So what happened is, the best approach is a combined approach, okay? So I've gone through the log bomb, I've gone through the splitters, you know, I've gone through the budget mall versus the luxury mall, you know, so and of course the old £10 sledge. So what I've come up with, guys, is the best way to do this is to combine them all. That's it, except for the budget mall. So what I've been doing, and I did this a little bit in the last video. I'm not sure what order these are going to come out in. So what I did was I was using the wedges with the sledge and the log bomb. Okay, so the log bomb, if you look at profile here, the profile of the wedge, the profile of the log bomb. So start splitting it with the wedge. When it gets a wee bit wider, log bomb into the middle. So you wedge on the outside, wedge on the outside, log bomb in the middle. Seems to be working okay. And I know some of you guys had been talking about that it's a combination effort. So that is what, oh, he's stood in the duck. Okay, so that's what I just want to show you today. So yeah, it's really warm. It's really warm, guys. And I shaved the head yesterday, so I was getting the bloody head burnt to me. So let me just readjust my camera. There you go. There you go. Okay, so let's look at some spruce. Let's look at some spruce. Here we go. Okay. This one is actually fairly knot free. Alright, so what I like to do is threaten it with the maul first. I'm going to split you, maybe not straight into the middle of it. Not, you see what I did there? Okay, a little bit of a shake. Let's set her over there and see what happens. Okay, no, see how far that buried in? So look at how far that has buried in, and all it has produced is the tiniest of crack. Okay, so let's get the wedgies in it. I keep saying wedgies. Gator man, was that you? Or was it Grampy? One of you guys was on about wedgies, that wedgies are better than wedges. But now every time I say wedges, every time I go to say wedges, I say wedgies instead. Get the sledge at it. So turn it, make it easy on yourself. Whoa. still tight. This stuff is branches going everywhere, right? So 2 wedges are in. Now this stuff is hard to split. You know that, you have seen that. That will tighten you. Okay, we have her split a wee bit. Get out of it, you. Wedge out, or bomb out. So I just want to show you in here, look. So check that out. Check out the grain in there. You know, so there obviously was, that's the remnants of a knot or some sort of branch. You know, as I said, this stuff is not easy to split. Let's try the bomb on it. So we still have the wedge stuck in it. Let's turn her over. See how we get on. As long as you remember where the wedge is. And you don't end up putting my lovely splitting maul straight into the wedge. I would have said that would have come out there. So look, can you guys see that? Can you see how stringy this is, that it's just holding together? Whew. So even with these combined approaches, this stuff still hard to split. It's easier, like, but Bit of an accidental button flick there. This is turning into a siege, an absolute siege. Still not through it. So what I like to do there, if I have a wedge stuck and I can beat it through, is I actually like to beat it down into the chopping block, so that and then that doesn't work. So then you can pull the piece of wood off it easier. But this bit is just like look at the knot that's on the outside of it. Doesn't look very substantial. And people criticise me for cutting up pieces of wood with a chainsaw. I am going to batter you. That was tough work. That was really tough work. I'm hoping that this one is a little bit easier. So let me see now. Knot. Jesus Christ, there's knots everywhere. Okay, so I might be able to go straight in here with it, with my wedge. We have a bit of a shake going across. So I'm going to put one wedge in, okay? And when I see the crack opening up, I put another one in. As long as it's not too twisted, it'll generally work. But sure, as we saw by the last one, oh, it's twisted. Then we're into a knot. Sort of. Yeah. Okay. So we're not there. I'm going to try and get on the side of it. There you go. That's a good shot. Look at how stringy that stuff is. Where's the rest? Oh, here it is. Right. Did you hear that duck? Right. Big knot right here. 2 knots there. Okay, so I'll try and hit it here and split. Oh, I went into one of the knots. So I'll move it over a bit. Do it again. There you go. See what I mean? So far, what I have found, besides using the chainsaw, in the tools that I have, in the tools that's available to me, guys, and this is the important bit, you know, when it comes to the tools that's available to you, I don't have a log splitter. I do have an Easton made hat, but I don't have a Easton made splitter. So you got to use the tools that's available to you. If I get into a piece of wood and it's really knotty, like for example, like this piece here, like, would you guys even try and split that with an axe? You know, I'm more than likely going to take the chainsaw to that. So you got to use what tools you have, and for me, using what tools I have, guys, I'm finding that the combination of splitting wedges, log bomb, maul and sledge is working best. Okay, so you know, the chainsaw obviously is pretty good, but to use the chainsaw I have to go and, you know, I have to give it a sharpen. I have to get my chainsaw trousers and boots and all that stuff on. So this is working pretty good. So I am going to leave it there. The combined assault, guys, is far superior. It is. Say yes, Wally. Stay frosty.